issues affecting the tourism, art, and culture space without fear or favor. Exactly 2 weeks from today, we'll be going to the polls. And I know that elections are very important to us as a people. But we need to know that elections are not the end of everything. Now, you see, our politicians have prioritized elections more than serving the people that put them in power. They are preoccupied by elections. Anytime they think about elections, once they are in power, instead of them working to serve the people, it's all about elections. The moment one election ends, the politician is thinking about winning the next election. And so they pay attention to all that will make them happy as a people, all that will make them stay in power. And they pay little attention to making the lives of the people better. And this is something that, has contributed to the underdevelopment we see in our society. And this is why they act as if they care. When it's getting closer to elections or during election period, you see them all over creating the impression that they care about the people because they need the people's vote. For the purpose of this conversation and this show, as in a show that talks about tourism, art, and culture, I'd like to limit my thought today on just the space that we are in, the creative economy. Now, we lag behind because we have some selfish individuals in positions. We lag behind not because there is no money, not because there isn't enough time to do things for us. It's because we are not on the priority lists of these politicians. And so they only feign love to us in periods like this, in seasons like this. Is election period. So suddenly you see these politicians, go into meetings with creatives. Politician or political party A is gathering some creatives at one side. At another side, another politician is having an engagement with creatives, pretending they care. I don't have any problem with any political party, fashioning out policies and engaging creatives. But why can't we do this throughout the year, all year round? Why can't we do this? If you really care about the industry and the people in the industry, why do you always wait till elections before you convene meetings upon meetings upon meetings with your lies? Why? Now see, any country that does not respect and cherish tourism, art, and culture does not flourish. And any politician that only thinks about using creatives to amplify their ideologies and their parochial interests and not think about providing proper structures for our industry is a failure. The creative economy is one that has become the backbone of a lot of industries the world over. So I wonder why, as a country, people that are supposed to give us what we need to function properly only pretend they care during elections, and then when they win elections, they give excuses upon excuses. Now, this is what we want. We want to see the prominence you give to us during elections all year round. Do that for us from January to December, so the next 4 years. Not only when you need our votes. Honestly, I find very brilliant ideas in some of the manifestos that have come out already. Some of these promises sound very laudable and promising. But one problem about our leaders is that they can proffer all the brilliant ideas in the world, but the moment they come to power, they forget to do all the things that they say they will do. Yes, I think it's right for me to use the word selfish. To me, I see them as selfish individuals. People who are selfish and irresponsible. Because they get time, they get the money and the resources to do things that favor them. So why don't they care about us? Why should it always be about themselves and their families? We want to see a new Ghana in a government that takes over on January 7. That is what we want to see. A government that will give us a new Ghana, the new Ghana that we're looking for. We want to see better developmental projects for our arts industry throughout the year, not only during election year. No. If you ever, and this one is to the politician listening to me right now, if you ever succeeded in taking the art for granted in times past, brace yourself up, because the coming years will not be the same. The coming years will not be the same. The coming years will not be the same. Whoever has ears, let them hear.
Joy 99.7 FM.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce